We're going to talk about finding the area of a triangle. We have a number of ways to find the area of a triangle. We have this geometric way that you probably have seen before, where the area of any triangle is equal to 1/2 the base times the height. But we have other ways. We have this formula from trig, which says the area of any triangle can be found by taking 1/2 the product of two sides and the sine of the included angle. So we take 1/2 times one side times another side times the sine of the angle in between. This formula is pretty handy if you know two sides and the included angle. Now we have this, which is called Heron's formula, which is a pretty handy formula if you know three sides of a triangle. So this formula says the area is equal to the square root of s times s minus a times s minus b times s minus c. Now if you'll look at the triangle, you don't see an s anywhere, but s is called the semi-perimeter. That means you find the perimeter of the triangle and you divide by 2. So we're going to practice using this on this next example. So this is a perfect one for Heron's formula because we're given three sides of a triangle. We're going to find the area where the lengths are 82 feet, 106 feet, and 70 feet. Well, in order to use Heron's formula, we need the semi-perimeter, so let's calculate that. We know S equals the sum of the three sides. So we have 82 plus 106 plus 70 divided by 2. So if we do that arithmetic, we find that the semi-perimeter is equal to 129. So Heron's formula says now that the area is equal to the square root of, and now we'll substitute in the values. We have 129 is equal to S, and this is again the formula that I'm using right here. S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. So we have 129 times 129 minus A times 129 minus B, which was 106, times 129 minus C, which is 70. And if we do the arithmetic there, we'll see our radicand is 129 times 47 times 23 times 53. Or not 53, is that 59? I think that's 59, yeah, times 59. And that makes it the square root of, and you could grab a calculator and you'll find it's the square root of 8,227,491. And if we throw those numbers into a calculator, we'll find that the area is approximately equal to 2,868 square feet. So very handy formula to use if we know three sides of a triangle. I want to find the area of this triangle one more time without using Heron's formula because it will give us a good chance to review the law of cosines and review using this formula right here for finding the area. So let's find the area one more time. Right? And in order to use this particular formula, we do need to find an angle. We need one value of an angle. So for this particular problem, let's just find angle B. And we can use law of cosines to do it. If I'm using the law of cosines and I'm trying to find angle B, I know I'm going to need a cosine of B over here. And I'm going to put my B squared here. And then I know I have the sum of the squares of the other two sides. minus 2 times the product of those two sides times the cosine of b. And now let's substitute in those values. So we have 106 squared equals 82 squared plus 70 squared minus 2 times 82 times 70 times the cosine of b. And we need to subtract 82 squared and 70 squared. We're solving for the cosine of b. And we will divide by negative 2 times 82 times 70. So we'll have 106 squared minus 82 squared minus 70 squared divided by negative 2 times 82 times 70 equals the cosine of b. Let's simplify this on the left-hand side. You could grab a calculator and do that. You'll find that you get 97 over 2,870. I already did the arithmetic, so we wouldn't need to take time to do that. Remember now, you take the inverse cosine to find angle B. And if you do that, you'll find that angle B is approximately 88.1 degrees. So let's put that in here. 88.1 degrees. Now, in order to use this formula to find the area of the triangle, I know one of the angles, so I will use these two sides and the included angle. So the area equals 1/2 A times C times the sine of B. So we substitute those values in, and we have 1/2 times 82 times 70 times the sine of 88.1 degrees. Oh, I'm going to run out of room here. Let's see. And if we multiply these together, what do I have? 41 times 70. I did 1/2 times 82 times 70. And we have 2,870 times the sine of 88.1 degrees. And we can just punch that in on our calculator. And we could have gone straight from here to this next line. And we get approximately 2,868 square feet. Took a little longer than using Heron's formula, but it's definitely giving us the same results. Notice here we had the area was 2,868 square feet. Here we do as well, just as we would expect.